So today, we've got another quarter-mile of trimming to do. I got the first quarter-mile done, so when the trucks come through, UPS, FedEx, doesn't scratch up their trucks, and we just try to keep it as neat as possible, yet let things grow. But I'm trimming things back about, 3 feet, 4 feet, whatever. Some of these trees that are kind of growing out to the road, I'm gonna trim these down right here about 3-4 feet. So we have a nice path all the way down, so the box trucks can deliver, and they're not hitting a bunch of branches on the way down, and it looks a little bit nicer. So just running this steel trimmer. Got the pole saw right here, extendable, so I can get up real high. So if there's any branches too high that are growing over, I can get to them. So that's on the agenda today. Not super pretty, but it's efficient, and just clearing out some of these large branches that are growing into the road. So we're gonna do that. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna come back up here with the bad boy and just start mowing all along the side of this road here, half mile. And I gotta do the front of the house, back of the house, side of the house, and the range. So I should be able to knock all that out tomorrow in a couple hours. Maybe 2 or 3 hours, I guess. And then I'm going to try my best to get in here with the weed eater and kind of mow this down a little bit as best that I can. Just depends on how much time this is going to take, but I'm going to try to clean it up a little bit. Not a big deal, but let's get going. All right, so that's a little bit cleaner. And it's gonna work our way on down. It's not too bad. It was a lot worse last year, but it's starting to grow back, so we're gonna get on top of it right now. So that's a little bit better. Just staying on top of it. Just one of the things, just pushing this back a few feet, and we'll pile it up later. I just want to get it down today. But one of the few things that you'll learn quickly out here is stuff grows really, really fast. And if you don't stay on top of it, it is going to be a big mess. But and some people let their stuff grow like crazy. It's up to you. But I just like the trucks being able to come through and just not get all beat up by branches. So it's a nice clean path all the way down. And I don't know, this is probably about 20 feet high, so I don't think we're expecting any vehicles over this height coming through, so they don't have too much to worry about. But you know, if you're thinking about doing something like this, it is definitely going to take some sweat maintaining a property like this. And there are people out there that have a lot more property than me, a lot more. And you just need more people and more equipment, bigger equipment to do it. But this is, you know, fine. We can get away. You know, maybe a bobcat at some point or some little tractor would be nice. You know, a little skid steer would be nice at some point. But for the most part, most of the stuff we have, we can do a pretty good job here. But we do like things kind of pulled back on the road here and cleaned up. Like this stuff is just starting to grow out. So truck, not really a big deal here, but we're gonna kind of nip it in the bud right now, because in another month with this kind of rain, this stuff is growing. So we have a break in the weather right now. We may get more rain, who knows, later today, tonight. I think we're gonna be okay for today and tomorrow. That's why I want to get a jump on this. The first day I did a 1/4 acre out here, and it was really hot, and by the time I was done, it started pouring. So I want to get the other quarter mile done. 1/4 mile, not 1/4 acre, but 1/4 mile. So I'm going to cut this back now. But yeah, if you're thinking about doing something like this, I will say this: it's a workout. It'll keep you going. It'll keep you off the couch. And you have to dedicate, you know, time to it. Otherwise, you're going to have a damn jungle out here. So I got some time today. I'm going to dedicate a couple hours, do this. I got the pole saw with me. I don't think I'm going to really need it too bad right now today. Maybe down at the end, I'll pull it out, use it. But tomorrow we got to get on this grass, start cutting, and get this all trimmed up. And I mean, it's unbelievable. 7-8 days straight of rain. And I think literally 2 weeks ago, we cut this grass down to 2.5 inches, and it's 8-9 inches plus in some areas. So in 2 weeks, it's just unbelievable. Some of it's even higher. Some of it's a foot. And we cut it down to 2.5 to 2.75 inches. So it's grown in 2 weeks in some areas near 10 inches, believe it or not. I mean, look at this stuff. I mean, the damn jungle out here. So back to work, keep you posted. Get this part right here cut now. So the other half mile is complete. Took it up to the road. So that is a half mile of just trimming. Didn't really have to use the pole saw today because anything that's growing over is pretty tall. I could get it, but really no need at the moment. But yeah, all the way, half mile down. But no obstructions over the road. So it looks a little bit better. I'm gonna have to come back at some point and start piling up some of these branches, or just push them as far back as I can and just let nature take its course. So anyways, there's already thunder in the sky, and a beautiful cardinal over there, but there is thunder, so we may be nearing another storm we shall see. They said no rain today, but that could change in a heartbeat. But anyways, yeah, just spent a little time today doing this. It's 90 degrees, it's humid, but beats 118 in the desert, that's for sure. I don't think it's 118 today, but it will be. But anyways, a gorgeous day nonetheless. We got this done, that's good. And probably go back, do a few other things at the house. Definitely will not have to water the garden today, and we probably won't have to water for a couple days. I think in about 2 more days we are definitely getting rain. If we don't get some here very, very soon, there is definitely a storm out there. Whether it hits us, I don't know. But anyways, it is a job out here keeping everything going. Just feeding the dogs in the morning, having 4 dogs to feed in the morning. Cats, got to clean up, you know, the litter box, feed the cats. Feed the dogs. Had to give Nugget a bath today. Got to give Roxy a bath tomorrow. Then I got to give Turbo a bath. So it's just never ending. Never ending. But wouldn't trade it for the world. Love it. The steel equipment, phenomenal. Works great. But anyways, that's what's going on out here. What are you guys up to today? I know a lot of you, people I personally know, have a lot more acreage than me. It's a job. It is a job. And when you have animals on top of it, and we don't have any livestock except the guineas, and they're kind of a job too. But imagine having, you know, 50 head of cattle or something, 100, 10, whatever. Every mouth you have to feed is another job. But I mean, it's just absolutely amazing though, isn't it? I mean, I just love the clouds in the sky. I love the storms. I love all the green grass, green trees. Woo! One of the healthiest things I think you can do today for your life is get off the couch. You may not have property, farm, an island, a ranch, a homestead, whatever definition you want to call it. But no excuses. You got to get off the couch. You have to do something. Get to the gym today. I skipped the gym today because I knew this had to get done, and my neck has just been destroyed. But destroyed or not, got to get out here and get this done because the work just piles up. But yeah, just get out and do something. Do something productive. Go for a bike ride. Get to the gym. Should be at jiu-jitsu. Should be at boxing. Doing something. Just get out of the house. You know, get out of the house for an hour and walk or ride a bike. Get to jiu-jitsu, something. But I think it's important to just get out of the house and get off of the couch and away from the television. That's just my opinion, my thoughts. Let me know yours. Some people, that might be offensive because they want to sit around all day. Hey, you can do whatever you want to do. It's your life, it's your body. But it does feel good when you do something productive. I will say that. It does feel good to do something productive. And maybe this isn't a whole lot today. The day's not over. There'll be more to do, but love it. Leave a comment down below. Thanks for coming over to the channel. 9,200 subscribers. Really appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you, and I really appreciate you taking, you know, the 15 minutes out of your day to watch the videos and support the channel. Make sure to support my other channel too, Jeremiah Babe. What is happening around the world is absolutely no joke. No joke. So be awake, be aware, be preparing. You know, I see how, you know, these people, a lot of people tell you to prepare, but I look at their videos and I watch them and I just, how are they preparing? You know, how are they preparing? They never show you how they're preparing, what they're doing. You got to do something. You may not buy property, but you got to do something to prepare. Everybody has a different situation, lives in a different environment, different in economics. But to stand by and do nothing, big mistake. Big mistake. We still don't know what's going to happen with this war, what's going to happen with food prices, fuel prices. I just, you know, inflation, I don't see anything coming down. It's one of the main reasons, because of the volatility, the uncertainty, and the problems I saw in this country, why I came out here, why I brought my family out here. And We get some good news here and there, but then it's over. Ceasefire over. Good news over. You know, back to missiles, back to gas prices going up, back to shortages, all that. So I don't know if this is ever going to end. And if it does, what pops up next? Who's the next country we're involved with? What happens next? We're nowhere near that 2% inflation target. We're getting farther and farther away from it. And not a bad idea if you're maybe growing some food right now. Not a bad idea if you're adding security. Maybe not a bad idea to get in good shape. Maybe not a bad idea to be walking closer to God. All these things. And I'm trying to do the best I can out here in the South, Southern Alabama. It's been good to me. Been good to my family. It's been very, very good. Leave a comment down below. Be careful out there. Be safe. Talk to all of you very, very soon. God bless.